That's fine. Doesn't really matter. What's more important is the document.
Mhm. Well, she has again. She's kept it on the desk, kind of away from you guys.
Can I
But
read this document?
uh, technically, protocol prevents us from just handing any of our documents over.
Oh, I don't plan to take it anywhere. I just plan to read it right here.
Roll me persuasion.
Okay.
Can I
I wish I was
assist?
better at this.
You can assist.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
give him advantage. You can lay on the fatherly charm.
Yeah, this man, I promise, you can trust him. Keeping me on the straight and narrow, I swear it.
you're looking at Nobo, so obviously. Oh, god damn it.
I like those odds.
Damn, that's really bad odds. Um, why is it so low today?
3, 4, 6 today. Okay. Average roll is like 5. 4, actually.
She goes, Robin responds with, I'm sorry, but protocol is protocol, and technically I wasn't really supposed to just get this. She leans forward, kind of conspiratorially, and whispers, it was kind of in the classified section for whatever reason.
That is concerning, since we're going to have people living there. And there is a murderer on the loose who murdered this owner without any reason. And
She looks at Bogey for a minute as you say there people are going to be living there. She's like, Dad, you're not living there, are you?
Yeah. It's kind of a dump right now. Plus, it's haunted.
Well, don't you have a perfectly good home where you are? You and Mom are right now. You, Mom, and Nura.
Well, a concern suddenly.
Oh my God, you're not really.
I mean, no. Hold on, this
You
is
are,
odd.
aren't you?
She's barely spoken to me in all this time, and now suddenly you've barely spoken to me all this time.
that's called character development, okay? She cares about her father and mother secretly, okay? It's come out now. This is character development.
Basically, that's what she's like. Listen. All right, listen. Just because I don't approve of the lifestyle that you and Mom decided to live, and y'all didn't approve of me joining the academy. Thank you, by
I
the way.
approve.
Well, yes, for what it's worth, thank you. You did really show it when you. Like, you know what? Listen, that's neither here nor there. You're my dad, and she's my mom, and I. All right, listen. Come here, both of you. Come here. And she will turn the document around and have you guys kind of lean over and point to something on it, and she'll be like, "All right, I'm doing you a favor, Dad. Do not expect more." And as she points to a name. Give me a second to find the name. Sorry. Where is it? You see the name of, you see two names, Saif Cromley and Barnabas Blastwind.
Can you type those out?
Yeah, SAIS Cromley.
Here, I'll type them out.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
There's safe. Okay.
What's the other name?
Mm-hmm. You can see as she points out the two names, Seth Cromley and Barnabas Blastwind, she can see that those are the names of the investigators that were in charge of the case. It seems that they were newly, what is it called? Like new, they were. There's a note saying that they were. This was their first case, and you notice that she then points to. So there's usually when a case gets closed, there's like a stamp saying that by my authority, this case is considered closed to further investigation. And you, Simius, again, with your being a scribe, recognize the seal that is sealing this case, and that seal has the stamp of the Open Lord of Waterdeep.
What? They approved?
It seems like either they approved or someone in their office that has the ability to get their stamp, which is not really should not be anybody, but basically somebody in the government of Waterdeep said, "All right, stop looking into this case. You can." That's basically what that says.
I don't believe this. This
And
must be forgery. Can I check if it's forged?
go ahead.
Okay.
Do you have is it forgery tool?
Well, there's calligrapher's
Or
tools. Like part of that
roll,
can forge things.
Go ahead and roll a calligrapher's tools.
All right, what's the modifier for this? Int?
It'd probably be your.
It'd probably be.
Yeah, it'd probably be your intelligence
Wisdom? Int? What is
or
int?
dexterity.
I was about to say int or dex, maybe.
I just do int. They're both the
Because
same anyway.
Mhm.
Surely I roll like not shit now, right? Okay, there we go.
Hell yeah.
19. Simius, with your high roll, you're able to tell that this is not a forgery.
What?
This is completely genuine. You see her kind of just roll up the scroll and very carefully like put it back together, and she looks at you and says, "Now, based on that, this is all I can do, young master."
The Open Lord approved this. Okay, so to be specific, I checked if the seal was real. So the seal is real.
The seal is real.
Okay.
So either
Did you say that?
the Open Lord said, "Stop looking into this," or somebody took the Open Lord seal and pasted it and presented to be their messenger, saying the Open Lord said to stop looking into this. They're either using their name or they themselves personally said stop.
I have to talk to someone now.
Like me to come along or go back to the others?
You can come along. I think they would be in a place where you might quite enjoy. Actually,
Oh, great.
actually, we should invite the others too. Maybe.
That's a bit racist.
Oh, great. We're going to a tea house.
We're going to. If I can fucking remember names, that'd be great.
The yawning portal. Love
The
that
yawning
place.
portal. That's the one. That's the one.
Oh, okay.
You're
Yeah,
going
I really love
back.
that place.
My favorite rocket ship.
Oh no, the Johnny portal. Wait, am I with that group or are they going by themselves?
He said we might all want to go.
Yeah, we can return to what's it called? Trosco Manor.
Mhm.
We need to stop
Sure.
calling that because we renamed it.
Yeah, we need to
Anyway,
rename it.
We did
Just call it the
rename it.
manor until we find something better.
No, we renamed
we
it the
did.
Noble Hand.
The noble
The
hand.
noble hand. I need to put that in my notes.
I will remind you guys next time you say that.
You're gonna remind
Mhm.
all.
Now I got to change all of my notes that have the word Troll Skull Manor in them.
You don't have to change it, really. Just know that the Trosco Manor is now the Noble
Yeah.
Hand, because previously it was known as Trosco Manor.
Yeah.
Did
Yeah, I
did
didn't
Leaf
write it down
call
at
it?
the time.
No, it's just the building. What
Yeah.
was the name of Leaf's Tavern? Surely that
Leaf
one.
built,
Trosco
Leaf
Manor.
built that place.
Really?
Yeah.
He
Okay.
built, yeah, from
Literally,
the
it's
ground up. He
Trosco
built.
Manor.
Manor. Yeah.
Why
There,
did Leaf call it
if-
that?
mainly because there's a giant troll skull in the bottom floor.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
By the fireplace, I think. Yeah,
Yep,
or above it.
it was mounted on top of the fireplace. It's still there.
Is it?
It's actually
Okay.
it's actually the cleanest thing in the building.
We should keep it
Surprisingly
there.
enough.
We have to
Yeah,
keep it there.
that ghost would get pissed if we moved
Well,
that.
no, it's a relic of history. We keep it there.
Keep it there.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. All right.
All right, but we gotta
Sounds
find a
good.
noble
It's
hand
also
from
clean.
somewhere.
We don't have to freaking clean it.
Okay.
Yanni
Yeah.
portal, here we
quick,
come. Hell yeah, that was a good guess. I was joking.
Okay. I'm adding to my notes real quick.
I say this based on a very stupid assumption. Not a stupid assumption, but it's an assumption, nevertheless. The guy I want to move might not even be there.
Right. Okay, so
One
you
could
guys
always be
return.
stupid.
So as you leave,
I'm back.
Bogey, as you guys prepare to leave, Robin will
Oh,
ask for
give my
the name
daughter
of the
a
new.
hug and a little.
Yeah,
Give my
and she
daughter
will
a hug
ask,
just
what is
before
the
we
name of
leave.
this place? She will ask you, what is the name of this place? What is the new name of the place? Are you gonna keep it the Troskull Manor? I'm assuming
Wrote it
you
down. I
tell
already
her
forgot
that
it.
it's not. It's called the Noble Hand, right?
Yeah, it's called the Noble Hand now,
Okay.
or it will be.
She promises to swing by on her lunch break and take a visit if she can.
You know
There's
that
not
is
much right
currently a
now, but
wreck. Yes.
yeah, there's not much to look at the moment.
Well, she's going to tell the rest of her siblings, her, and let them know that Dad is starting a new venture.
Good old
Dad might be
dad.
going legit, guys.
Good.
Yeah.
The
And you guys
siblings deserve to
return.
know.
You guys return to the manor. Before you guys returned, in the meantime, Leek and E2, the two of you, I'll put you guys over here for now. The two of you, hanging out in the tavern as the other three kind of head off to investigate and possibly report the lack of essential evidence. I'm assuming E2, what are you, the two of you just trying to get things in order and basically pick out what you plan to do with the tavern, or are you guys just kind of sitting around waiting?
I know. For myself, I'd rather tidy up and whatnot, and also get to know Cleek because I barely know the guy.
Same with everybody.
It's true for all of us.
That's true. It's true
Cleek
for a
is
lot.
unknowable. Cleek is an
Bleak
enigma.
is a mystery. Is an interrogation. Is something you can never understand. Anyways, Clicks is staring at the skull.
The guy with the best communication ability does not communicate.
He does communicate, just not with words.
Well,
the
not
hive
so
mind.
far.
To be fair, they don't need to use words. Technically.
Usually.
Technically.
Well, E2.
Well,
You see,
Cleek,
Click, he's
what
just staring at
what
the.
about that fascinates you, Cleek? Is it dirty? Is it remind you of something? Does it give you inspiration?
You will hear in your head. Well, I'm not sure. It's just an intriguing shape.
Hmm. Well, it is actually. It tilts her head to the side. Hmm. It does remind me of a couple of monsters on my neck of the woods. We call them yokai, though.
Yokai.
We just got
Yes.
info about where you're from.
They're monsters of different kinds, yeah, just like here in Waterdeep. Over in my homeland, or at least what I call my homeland, has many other kinds of creatures as well. I do not believe we have uh, people of your kind, Cleek.
Oh, I am interesting. Just
Yes,
looking a little bit at it.
that's right.
I
Yes, I. Go ahead.
I have a vague memory of this.
Hmm.
I've
Well,
seen something like it before.
well. I mean, if you wish to remember it, well, actually, let me roll. I'm not going to assume anything. It's okay.
It
Plus, I
Go
haven't
ahead.
rolled.
have
I haven't
whole
rolled all day,
dice
baby.
for me.
You
Time
just
to
need to roll.
roll.
Rolling.
Hmm.
Let's see. Uh, yeah, I know something about it. Well, some of the youths in our temple would, in order to remember something, draw on the walls with some chalk. So, to remember something, a happy memory maybe, or a sad memory, maybe you can do something similar.
No? Wait, what is chalk?
Hmm. Do I know what chalk is? I know what chalk is. Well, you've seen Simius write on a piece of paper, correct?
I've seen writing, yes.
So think of that pen, the ink, from the pen being a solid rock or a stone.
A
And
stone of a
yes,
pen.
yes, some of our early peoples would use that to write because it's all that they had. My people, the monks, uh, don't really believe in uh, that kind of thing, which is why we use what we could find in nature in order to make documents and the like. Could also be used for art.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I don't think
Uh,
I've seen that before.
well, I myself, and she turns over to the side. There's like some little wood carvings dangling from her belt. I make wood carvings of people that are important to me.
Oh, these are
And
interesting. He says as he like bends over to look at them.
yes, and I make sure to tell each one a story every so often. That way, it could keep a memory of it.
Oh, it would be good to have memories like this. I don't think I've had a memory, at least not an old one.
Well, never hurts to. It's never too old. You're never too old to find new and old memories. I'm assuming that's what Simius does as well. I mean, recording does help. History does help people old and new be able to understand things. Maybe wherever you came from has something of the nature. I do not know, because, again, I'm not very familiar with your people, Gleek.
Yes, maybe. It is strange. I try to remember, but all I. It's like I cannot reach that part of my head. I mostly only remember my time at the inn.
Well, if it is a pleasant memory, maybe you would want to write it down as a story. Or, uh, Gleek, do you know how to write?
I don't think I ever have, but ever since, well, I've been understanding the symbols in pages ever since we delved into these sewers.
Hmm. Well, when you have the chance, when you have the time, and if you so wish, I suppose I could help with that, with writing that story for you. That way we can share with each other, and if you wish to regale on our stories here, since we'll be together for a while, I do hope that you could still have the memory with you, even if you don't have it within you.
Yes, that sounds nice. Perhaps I should buy some journal? Somewhere I can start keeping track of my memories before I forget them.
Well, I believe Simius could help you out with that, if anything. They are part of a scriber's guild, as they would say, though I'm not very familiar with it. But again, it would also depend on, like, again, objects. Like you see there, and she points over at the skull. I'm going to have you refrain from cleaning that.
Huh. Why would you?
Well, some things have sentiment in a physical form. Yes, dust can be, off-putting, but sometimes, actually, let me roll again.
Eh?
This is all shit I know. I gotta make sure she knows.
I was thinking she's real smart.
There we go. Yep, she knows.
She's super smart.
She's super smart in spiritual things.
This is not smart. This is wisdom. This is speaking profoundly from years of experience.
Hell yeah, I'm smart. Um,
We already said it's not smart.
I'm still smart. I didn't say smart. I said smart.
Okay, that's true.
It's
That's
different.
truer.
Well, sometimes, like I suppose this household, things can carry memory. They can hold a story themselves. That could be why your new friend, and he points over like at nothing, may have an attachment to you, since you are more than willing to listen to their story.
Uh,
Mm.
what friend?
At this
D-
click, makes a knocking noise on the wood.
Wait, what?
I'm sorry, not click. Leaf. Leaf makes a knocking noise on the wood.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was sitting there going, what?
Oh,
Good old Leaf.
I'll be there. I'm gonna go take the door for now. Okay, losers come in.
Oh, hey,
Actually,
losers, come in.
the leaders don't come in. You
No.
open the door clique,
Yeah,
and
I opened
what
the
you
door.
see is a
Ah,
male humanoid. You I don't know if you were aware when this happened, but um, your friend at the Yawning Portal told you that these are halflings. They're about half the size of a normal human. They're wearing a set of normal clothes, breeches, very nice tunic. Has a very like kind of casual air about them. With a huge set of just black mutton chops on the side of their face and really big bushy eyebrows that look almost like caterpillars. Uh,
Oh
and this
God,
person
the
is
scout one.
actually just this little halfling person looks very male and is you can see their hand poised as if they're just about to knock again, and then they go, "Oh, hello!
oh,
I You're from the Yawning Portal."
I believe that's where I resided for a while, yes?
Well, hello. What are you helping here?
Oh, I believe I am the new proprietor, I believe it's called.
A proprietor. Well, all right. Hello. And he holds out his hand. The name's Broxley Fairkettle.
Oh, I believe I've seen this before. Hold on. And he awkwardly like grabs his hand and shakes it kind of softly.
Oh,
He gives you a tighter grip and says, "There you go. This is how you do it. Perfect. You got
yeah,
it down.
use all
Yeah,
four hands.
your time your time at the portal has really helped you, hasn't it? All
I
right. When what
believe
the hell?
so.
Who's the name of the? Fuck. Hold on. Trying to remember who
That's not
the
his
owner
name.
of the portal is.
The, the
Who's the owner
badass
of the?
dwarf that, that saves everyone
No,
every day.
not dwarf. The human Durin.
Durin.
Oh, he was a
Durin.
human.
Durian.
Durin.
Durin.
Well,
Durin.
Durin's a dwarf name.
Well, it's a human. When Durin first told me about you crawling up, I was fairly surprised, to be honest. But you seem to have settled pretty well here. Welcome to the City of Splendors, and congratulations on. He looks around very deliberately, and it's like on acquiring your first tavern. I'm assuming you're well aware of the ins and outs of being part of the Fellowship of Innkeepers.
Well, I've intended
Oh
to
God.
learn on the job, but I do have some of the basics pinned down at the very least.
Good, good. I just wanted to come by. I heard down from the old grapevine that somebody had finally bought uh, this old place, and wanted to come by and see if they were planning to keep it going. Seeing you here sets me most at ease. Of course, you're gonna have to pay your membership fees and all that, correct?
This guy? This.
Member fees?
What is Durin telling his employees? Well, don't just stand there. You're not gonna invite me in?
Oh, I'm sorry. I have still a very hard time telling you both apart. Are you perhaps a halfling or a child? I am not aware of the differences yet.
Oh, it's no,
Sorry?
no, it's no biggie. It's no big deal.
I thought you were staring
Halfling.
into the abyss.
No, he goes, no, I'm halfling. Yes,
Oh, okay, then yes, you may come in. If you had been a child, I would have had to turn you away.
of course, of course. Now I see that at least some of the training Durins keep kicking in. Good job there. Also, you have to be careful for you know gotta keep careful. The watch is pretty stingy every now and then. Likes to do little sting operations to make sure everyone's following the rules, you know? And he will walk in and he will immediately see E2 and say, "Oh, well, hello there, ma'am. Broxley Fairkettle. Pleasure to meet you."
I want to make an insight check.
Okay, go ahead.
As I stand up tall, looking down at him. Insight. Yes. Roll 22.
What are you inciting again?
I'm trying to see if his positive disposition is actually unique.
Um,
The peace position.
like, is it like a part of? Are you trying to tell if it's like something he's faking, or if this is something that is actually part of his nature?
Yeah.
Okay. Um, from your insight check, you're able to tell that this man is exactly as he presents himself to be. Uh, Easygoing. Uh, Always eager to offer a well-wishing type of thing. But he seems very relaxed, very laid back, not very stiff or formal or anything like that.
Alrighty. After the insight, I reach out. Actually, oh god. No, I do that. Okay. Actually.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I do that. That's
Mm-hmm.
reach what?
I don't know. I don't
uh,
know what you were saying
okay, cool.
against.
I reach out my hand and I go for a shake. E2, pleasure to make your acquaintance, I suppose.
I'll put it there, you too, and he grabs your hand and shakes it with a little bit of enthusiasm. Well, it's good to meet you as well. I was just talking to the new owner, Cleek here, about his tavern.
Well, co-owner.
Oh, co-owner. You
Yes, we
know,
have.
somebody did mention that it was a group of people investing in on the tavern. I didn't realize
E-
y'all were trying to own it together.
well, I suppose that is the case, but because of that, if you do wish to speak upon matters of, as you say, fines, and I would hope that you can please be patient as our compatriots are out doing other things.
So there's more than one owner, or than two owners. Alrighty. Well, I mean, it's not really anything new. It's just anybody in Waterdeep knows, especially if you're trying to run in some tavern or establishment such as this, and he kind of gestures to the tavern as a whole. Um, that it's always good to be on. Sorry, that it's always good to pay your dues and everything.
Oh, she Ichu raises her hand, or like puts her hand in front to try and stop them. I understand, but again, not everybody has the same knowledge as you do, or I do, or Cleek does. So I do rather appreciate if you can wait.
Hmm. Oh well,
I do have
I
tea.
very much as I appreciate it. Unfortunately, I'm a bit busy. I got 9 children to raise and not much time on me. Let me just give you the rundown real quick, all right? Just so you aware. So as you know, I am one of the head members of the Fellowship of Innkeepers. It's the local guild that runs basically all the taverns in town in the city. We keep lookout for each other, make sure that throw business each other's way whenever things are slow. Try to keep the gold flowing. Now, listen here, I don't really got a lot of time, so just so you know, since you are opening up an inn in Waterdeep, you will be expected to apply for membership. And obviously, if you do not, then you might find it might be difficult for you to get supplies. Again, it is getting long winter. Everything's kind of slowing down a lot. Most people are not not going out to work as much, is because everyone's hunkering down. I should be hunkering down myself. Whew, and he kind of shivers a bit. So, if you want to get not be stuck at the back of the line waiting on supplies and materials and work to get done, I'd recommend definitely joining the guild. We get first priority and everything, and it'll go a great deal towards making sure that things run smoothly for y'all.
I see. No,
The amount of gold you'll be expected to contribute. Let's see here. Takes a look around. It's like I'd say about 1,000. 1,000 gold dragons, give or take. That's how much it'll cost you just for the to rebuild the whole place, fix her up type of thing. That's just a rough estimate. Could be more, could be less. I don't know, but I do know for sure that you will need to pay at least 250 gold dragons up front in order for the guild to license the place, and of course set up the initial contracts you'll need for, I'm assuming, food, beer, or wine, to float, whatever floats your boat. Any type of drink, food, furniture.
I raise my hand.
Number of windows.
Yes.
Would there be a necessity for a food handler's card?
Food handlers.
Stares at vendor.
She blinks. Sorry, he blinks and he goes, "What's a food handler's card?"
Well, well, I can answer this question by asking the second question. Do you have OSHA? No, no, it's-
Oh, that
He,
well,
guild. Nobody likes that
Broxley
guild.
grins and says, "Honey, we are OSHA."
oh fuck.
Oh no! Hide the fork!
Now, now this is obviously construction zone. Where's your helmet?
Mine is obviously ingrained onto my fucking flesh. Where's yours?
Oh
Yeah.
no, again, I suppose it's something along the lines of what you had mentioned about, being able to get items and whatnot. It's more of an accountability thing, I suppose.
It's well, we all help each other. That's just mainly that's the whole point. You gotta look out for each other. Can't be letting nobles take advantage of good, hard-working folk.
Yes, much
And
appreciated.
you don't want nobody going in here and trying to run people out of business by, manipulating the market and such things. Keeps everybody on a fair, even keel.
Yes, I've heard this thing called crypto now.
Oh no,
You
that's a
accept it.
scam if I ever heard of it. Spits.
That does sound like a scam. Even someone like me with no experience on how the real life works would understand that very simply.
Bargain
Anyway,
crypto.
Right. So
would you happen to have a pamphlet?
not quite, but I tell you what, I'll keep y'all in mind. I gotta go. I'll come back. Uh, let's say next week. Give y'all a week to figure things out. If it seems out it's too much for y'all, you can always just let me know and then put the whole place back up for auction. I'm sure somebody would be willing to buy it off your hands.
Well, we
And
still
then
do
give
have
you a
to.
nod.
We still do have to give it a good old 3 green try.
That's cute.
Well, now that's a new phrase I've never heard before. He gives Cleek a raised eyebrow. What are yours?
Oh, my what?
That's a clique answer. Yep.
He pats
I
he pats the side of one of your legs and he's like, "Don't worry about it, Cleek. Well, I'm off. Uh, gotta go take care of the little ones, and boys will run me ragged. I tell you. Oh boy.
I tell you
But
what.
see you out in a week. I'll bring in some of the others from the other guilds, mainly the carpenters and the masons.
I like how your automatic voice is southern.
Southern. Gotta be a little southern if
Yeah,
you're a blue collar
it's
type
because I
person.
am southern.
Nice.
And you see as Boxley just kind of takes a step out and starts walking out the door and down the road. It's a little while later that the rest of the group appears.
Dum de dum de dum.
Donkey.
I like that you
Our
sprung that on the two people that wouldn't know about the city.
Well,
Right.
Click
Or
would a little
anything
bit,
about the
but because of his
guilds.
memory.
no, I
Well, yeah,
think
that's why I
Clico
kept
still
asking
doesn't know
questions.
that
I'm
much.
like, is there more that I should know about?
What did you say the name of the group he was with was called?
He's with the Fellowship of Innkeepers.
I think
Fellowship
that's
of
real.
Innkeepers. It's like the Fellowship of the Ring.
that's
Except
one of the guilds, right?
innkeepers.
Yeah, there's a guild for everything. I think that's legit.
Yeah,
That is, yep.
yep. But no, it's good that they got to talk to these two specifically because these two is our designated tavern runners.
Oh God.
That's cool.
Oh god, that's a problem.
Well, I need to get a food handler license though. I'll
I
be
mean,
helping.
we'll all be helping, but like I have my
No,
own
I know.
business. Both
I
you have
get
your
it.
own business.
I'm just fucking with it. Yeah, I'm just fucking.
Oryx got the
Owen's got a
temple.
church or temple, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a religious leader card?
To be
Uh,
fair, Simeus is technically uh, because he owns his own business. He is
He could
already
marry
aware of a
people.
lot of this.
Oh,
He's already what? Say that again.
Simeus, you're already aware of the intricacies of the guilds of Waterdeep and how
Oh yeah,
things
yeah,
work.
yeah.
Yeah, you know that basically it was if you were there, you would have been like, oh yeah, this is an implied threat, as in we will make your life hell and make it near impossible for you to do your business if you
if
do
you don't
not play ball
cooperate.
with the rest of us. Yeah,
I
basically.
mean, I suppose it is, but it's also the normal procedure of things.
Mhm.
Like this has to happen. This is just
Yeah,
the
for
way of
sure.
life.
Well, hence why my intelligence check, because I'm like, it's sick.
Yeah.
Hey, I love to roll, baby. Well, welcome back, gentlemen. Any new news?
New news. Click does a greeting click.
The case is a little bit deeper than I thought. Also, I didn't get as much information as I would have liked, but I also learned that Bogey has a daughter that works with the town guard.
Wow, it's rather fascinating. Simius, when you mean deeper, would it be like water deep?
Yes, actually. So, as I mentioned briefly before, there are many lords of Waterdeep who are the sort of co-leaders that run the city, uh, and this involves the Open Lord, apparently. So we have to go see someone, which means it's time for a little trip back to our original meeting place.
Ah, yes. Um, would we happen to have some sort of locking mechanism for this place?
Uh, I suppose there's not much to lock up against.
Well, no, but someone did come by, a halfling, uh, announcing to us that they've heard whispers about us already before we even were publicly making ourselves known. We've only told the neighbors, and apparently they knew about it already.
Well, I suppose the neighbors must have spread the word.
Mm.
I mean, if you're really concerned, we can confirm with them, but I'm pretty sure that's what happened, unless you think there's someone else spying on us or something.
I mean,
Well, again, I'm not
Didn't
that
we s-
familiar with this place.
didn't we do most of the paperwork out in the open?
He did request financial recompensation in exchange for services such as security.
Who did?
The halfling.
And who does the halfling represent?
They
Was, I
apparently
believe-
their name is Fui.
Do I know this name, Fui?
No, fuck it.
You didn't know
He
you
was
did
a
not know the
foe.
name Chloe.
He was a foe. No wait. Yeah, it's FOY. Never mind.
FOI
That would be
Fui.
so funny.
I'm
But
using the
no,
acronym that I think you would know.
I believe it's called the Fellowship of Innkeepers.
Ah, well, that's just standard.
Yes, Fui.
All businesses have to be registered under the guilds of Waterdeep, and that's how commerce is run, and how everything is legitimate and approved and taken into consideration by all the members of the city and, of course, the higher ups. So it's good that they came by. What did they say?
It's customary then.
Well, I suppose they were here to introduce themselves to us and to remind a friendly reminder that we have to uh put down a down payment for I guess membership.
Yes, the member Fifi.
Yes,
All
the
right,
member fee.
how much did they ask for?
I believe they mentioned at least a down payment of 250 dragons.
Okay, and when did they want it by?
He looks over to Cleek. I don't believe they required it at a certain time, but they did mention that they would be back next week. So maybe that, but to confirm, I suppose we should go to the guild itself so that we don't miss anything.
Might not be necessary. We have a lot of work to do before we can even begin to be up for business. Obviously, we
Yes.
cannot run the business until we're registered, but there is much to do before we can even consider
Well,
starting.
he also quoted a price, so we might want to use that as a reference because he had mentioned that in order to fix up this place, it would cost, I believe, 1,000 dragons. I, I don't know the equivalent. I only know gold, platinum, and silver. So
Oh, they offered to help fix this place if we pay them.
We might
I
be able to find
Oh.
cheaper.
yes, that was my first thought. As I take out my carpenter's tools, I do work with wood, and so
Well, yeah, I believe we could probably make some deals, especially since we have such fine craftsmen just right beside us. Uh, but okay, that's something to keep in mind.
looks over at Cleek, hoping for a 4 thumbs up.
Clicks in approval.
Nice. Well, I suppose, as that is taken care of, we should at least make haste to where you need to go, because, again, like you say, we can't do much on our end at this point.
Yep. If it's 250 dragons, then well, that's 50 between each of us. Then we can get that settled. Shall we head to the yawning portal then? Perhaps we can talk to our guy and also maybe find a way to fund this thing.
Yes, we might have to do some odd jobs if that's the case, which I don't mind. I've had my fair share of odd jobs myself. As she like cracks her knuckles, and like she's cracking her knuckles as she's saying that.
You know, the dangerous jobs typically do pay more.
I I I could help with those odd jobs, perhaps. I have been called odd before in the past.
Well,
Then let's head out.
that's where you and me have something alike, Cleek. And she goes for a high five.
I think at
Click
some
stares
point,
at the hand and confusedly just raises it as well.
or it's just, I think at some point, all of us have probably been called weird.
Not Simius.
Oh, I've
No, I know.
grown up with fucking racism.
No, I know.
The only one that is questionable would be the one who said it, Oric.
Nice. Right.
I
No,
love
shall
the
we?
immediate response. It's not serious. He seems normal.
Yeah, Sirius is adorable.
Yeah, definitely. Typical noble.
Grew up with racist parents.
Not racist parents.
Other people being racist.
Yeah, other people being racist. Keep in mind. Actually, I
Oh,
don't know. No, I
you're
mentioned
the
this. I'm pretty sure I mentioned
Simius
in character.
boy.
Adopted outside their race.
He
You're the
said that nobles
Simius
are typically
pet.
human, right?
Yeah, and they can, and sometimes they considered you a pet or something
Yeah, I did
like
hear
that.
that. No, that was the people. People called him their pet, their family pet or something. Right?
It was
Well,
something like
not
that.
like a pet, but like it was like a weird kind of creature to adopt
Yeah.
Especially
into
for
a
a family
family.
that is known for having creatures.
I mean, fair enough, but like they also raise very fine and grand creatures, like creatures that normally people wouldn't even attempt to tame. They can tame. So it's not like you're taming cattle. You're taming like great beasts, you know, like crazy shit,
Right.
amongst others.
Like a dog.
By the way, where is everybody going again?
Yawning portal.
Yawning portal.
We need a job. We need work.
You need work? Alright.
Oh.
You guys come. You guys arrive at the yawning portal.
We come.
Oh, man.
Oh my god,
This person
my
is
dog.
not here anymore.
You're right.
My
Oh
dog.
my god, there's
Reading
the
on
dog died.
No.
Your dog. Your
You're
dog that
right.
died.
Oh no, dog.
My dog
Oh, that's how
Umo.
we left. Oh, I forgot about dog. I feel bad now.
Get rid of that.
Like reading on the way there.
Also, I'm a level higher than last time I was here.
Yeah. What level is everybody now that I
Two.
just
Two.
forgot?
We're level 2.
Level 2.
I believe
Yeah.
level 2, yeah.
Okay. Trying to remember. I was trying to remember what level we're all at. Alright.
We're at level 5.
No,
I thought we were level
20.
10.
Were you level 10?
I'm nearly walking behind the bar.
Yeah, we're definitely level 10.
been a long
Please let me level
campaign.
up quickly. I forgot to do it
It
last
has
session.
been a super long campaign.
I would know. I have one going on 2 years.
Oh yeah,
Right?
beautiful 2
Okay,
years.
so you guys show up, and as always, the yawning portal is packed with people. Surprisingly,
No fucking way.
yeah. Actually, Cleek, as soon as you come in through the door,
Yes.
trying to remember
Start ordering
something.
drinks.
Where is Cleek? I don't see Cleek.
He's right in front of you.
Oh,
Right.
He's
my
on top
bad.
of you.
He blended in with the furniture.
Oh my god.
He does be very sneaky. To be
He's a
fair.
blizzard
He
Harry.
does.
Cleek, as soon as you walk in through the door, Bonnie latches onto you, and Bonnie the barmaid latches onto you. Goes, Cleek, where have you been? What have you been doing? Come here, tell me all about it. And she will pull you away from the party if you let her.
Wow. She is very confident that Click is gonna talk.
Yes, she is.
I mean, it's called flirting.
Click
Oh.
has a girlfriend.
I mean,
And
Click is a piece of paper. Click would not oppose any form of resistance to any kind of physical force.
in the back of his head, help me.
Not even.
What's
He's just like,
happening?
oh, something's happening. I have no idea what. Let's see where this goes.
Alright, so Bonnie's
Legit.
gonna pull you to one of the side tables over here and begin to interrogate you basically on what you've been doing.
I hope you just
Okay,
don't
yeah.
know who this woman is at all.
Okay, so basically, I got mind
Kidnapped.
fucked by an octopus on a sewer, and now I've gained all my intelligence.
Yeah,
I
when
am
you
now
first,
reading books. I am, and I can communicate with more than just clicks, and I am a lot more lucid now.
oh,
Can
so
you
you're
believe that
better.
books have? Can you believe books have words?
Okay.
Nothing
All
works
right.
in the books, okay?
E-
It's not his
Eventually,
fault.
Bonnie will ask you as you tell her that you basically are more lucid and stuff. She'll be like, "Oh, well, that's wonderful. Listen, Cleek, I have a friend
Ooh.
looks exactly like you.
Friend
I
who
think
looks like
yes.
me?
She's been looking for more of her kind, to put it, nicely. Do you want me to bring her around? Where are you stay? Are you still staying here? Did you find a new place?
Oh, I have, in fact. I've purchased with my new companions a new place, in fact.
Oh,
I
that's
believe it
wonderful.
I believe it used to be called Trollskull Manor.
It used to be. What is it called now?
Well, I believe my partners and I have decided to keep the name.
Trollskull Manor? Wonderful. I will let everyone know.
Oh, damn it.
I'm letting everyone know, especially my DM notes, that it is called that.
It is Trollskull Manor. In one
Nice.
spell swoop, all of Simius's plans ruined by Cleek.
Hold on, hold on. What was Simi's plan to name it?
The group
Wait,
had
It's
decided.
the noble hand.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was like
okay,
silver hand or
did he
noble hand.
mention that to me?
You're
Actually,
technically not
did
there
he?
for the session when they decided on the name.
Yeah,
Ah,
no.
fair.
So
It's
nobody has
okay. They're
told
gonna
you that
change
it's
the
the
name to
noble
the
hand.
Noble Hand, and people are just gonna be a little bit confused. But it's gonna be fine eventually.
It'll work itself out.
Yeah, it's
That'll work
gonna be
out.
fine
All right,
eventually.
so Bonnie's gonna basically ask is like, can she bring she wants to bring the friend over to your new place and have the two of you talk and get to know each other as two totally different alien species lost in a world of not you.
Hmm.
Leaks like, I was trying to get away from these people.
That's actually not a bad idea. Why? Why are you there?
Who's there?
No, sorry. I was hallucinating before the sneeze.
All right.
Have I
At
mentioned I've had a
that point,
silent
Bonnie
D?
will say, "Wonderful. I'll see you in a bit, Cleek," and then she gives you a hug and then proceeds to go off to do her work as Durin yells at her from the bar.
Human?
She's like, I'm coming, you old geezer."
Death by snooze snoo.
We'll see.
That will
The
be
rest of you.
interesting.
So as Cleek is getting interrogated, the rest of you are free to spread about the bar and interact with NPCs that I do not have pictures of right now.
That's okay. Can we roll for them for next week?
Sure.
Can I make you pictures and send them to you?
You can make as much. We can make whatever you want. Type and send it to me. and I will do my best to put it into the maps.
Can we do like crude drawings as if Cleek did it?
Yes, you may do crude click drawings as well.
Disciple, do you know who I came here to speak to?
Have a guess?
Who's your guess?
Is it their last name, Silvermane?
I believe so. It is Silvermane, yes.
Oh my god, he's a DM.
All right. Well,
It's, again.
you do happen to see with your super high perception, you happen to spot Silvermane sitting at the back of the tavern in the same table you saw him at before. Actually, funny enough.
Perfect. Wow.
He's nailed to the fucking chair.
My assumption worked out. My stupid fucking assumption.
See,
I
funny
go up
enough,
to him.
My stupid
Silvermane
childish assumption.
is in a different chair now. Just
Hmm.
to
Oh.
just to throw you guys off.
Which one's Silvermane? Oh, this is
My
this is the
immersion.
token for Silvermane?
This is the placeholder token for Silvermane.
My
Let me see.
immersion.
Oh, which one is it?
Yep. This guy right here.
Huh?
This guy right here.
The only token on the
Oh, I
board
see him.
outside of us.
The only that's outside of you guys and the dwarf.
What do you mean, the
I
dwarf?
see
I
it.
thought he was human.
No, oh, the
You're right.
other
Sorry,
dwarf.
you guys. This is a human. This is another human.
Of
Totally
course.
not a picture of a dwarf by accident.
Yeah, this
Definitely
is
not.
why I thought he was a dwarf. And he's Durin
He
folk.
didn't say a dwarf, he said a dork.
A dork.
Yeah.
Okay, Jace.
I don't understand the reference.
Mm-hmm.
And that's okay.
All right.
That
I'll
100%
greet him.
is.
Okay. He goes, young lord Simius, how are you?
I'm good. I have recently acquired new property.
I saw. So, how's the new place? Is it everything Waldo said it was and more?
It is a place, needs a lot of fixing up, but I'm sure we can put it to good use once that is dealt with. I
Of
am
course.
a little bit concerned about some things, so I came to have a discussion with you.
Don't tell him the place is actually haunted. If it is, I know I can point you in the direction of a good priest. But I figure
I can too. Points over at Eric.
yeah. No, that's that was the next line. Was that is it by I figure Sir Stonewall here would be more than capable of doing it himself, if not finding somebody from his temple to come help out.
It depends on what you consider haunted. I mean, is it technically haunted? I suppose, but that is not the real issue right now. I want to dig deeper into this sort of haunting. You know the previous owner of Trosco Manor?
Considering that place has been abandoned for like 2 years and has passed hands more times than I can count. Which one are you talking about?
Well, the one who built the place.
Good old Beef.
Yes.
I heard of that.
Good old Rusty Nails.
Do you know what happened to him?
Good old Hunty McHunted face.
They said yes.
Yeah, he said, yeah, he died.
Do you know how he died?
Wow.
You ask that question, he gives you this kind of half-lidded stare, as if sizing you up. And he goes, and he kind of like before he was just kind of casually leaning back in the chair, sipping his beer. Now he just kind of he puts his feet down, brings the chair on all fours, leans forward across the desk, sets the beer down, gives you kind of like that appraising look. He goes, "Well, considering your line of questioning, I'm going to have to say that the official reports were not satisfactory now, were they?"
From what I know, I would say no. It seemed inconclusive.
Well, it has been about 2 years since he died, and things have a way of expiring. Can't always spend all the guards' resources looking into unsolved mysteries, every unsolved mystery. They never have time to take care of the real criminals, if you catch my meaning.
I understand, but also it seemed like whoever investigated it didn't do a very good job. So I was wondering if we can figure out what exactly went on during this investigation. Because I feel like
And he holds
perhaps.
up a hand. He holds up a hand to stop you, and he goes, "Simius, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret." And he kind of motions you to lean closer,
Oh, we're
and you
leaning
get
closer.
yeah. And he kind of whispers to you, just loud. He tells you like just loud enough for you to hear, and his voice doesn't carry beyond the table. And he goes, "Some things are best not spoken out in public because you don't know who's listening."
We should have this
I mean,
discussion privately.
your place?
That works?
He nods and says, "Well," he says out loud, louder volume. "Well, I've always been wanting to see the place. I heard there's a giant troll skull in the right there in the center of the room of the fireplace. Why don't you go take a look? You show me around."
Oh yeah, it's still there. It's quite impressive. You should come see.
Of course. Why not? Lead the way then. And he gets up and he'll drop a couple of what is the name of the silver pieces?
Deuce.
Dragon.
Deuce?
Oh no.
No.
No,
Oh,
dragons are the
the-
gold. Deuce are
Yeah,
the
sorry,
silver.
I'm stupid.
Dropping a
You
deuce.
know me.
Oh, I thought I
You
wrote
drop
that down
No,
later.
not Deuce. Shard.
I was about to say, I
He'll
thought it
drop
was
a
like shards or moons or something like
yeah,
that.
sure. No, it's shards. The moons are the harbor moons are the platinum pieces. Actually, no, they're the platinum plus pieces. The suns are the regular platinum pieces.
Ah,
Platinum
So
plus.
he'll drop a handful of coins, couple of dragons, and some scattering of shards onto the table, basically for Bonnie to pick up as he downs the rest of his beer in one go and drops it down. And he motions for you guys to lead the way.
Let's go then.
All right.
Actually, before we leave, I was wondering maybe we can pick up a a job request if available. That'd be kind of helpful for
Yeah.
the rest of us.
As you say that, Silvermane will kind of go, "Well, I happen to have a couple of things around the city that might need some doing. And there's quite a reward for you." Catch my meaning.
No, I don't.
I do.
We're listening. We're listening. You have
Well,
our attention.
let's walk and talk. Let's walk and talk. And as you
Ah,
guys
yes,
begin
let's.
to leave the tavern, he will begin to um, speak. Um, so we'll
My
just kind of
immersion.
go here for a minute. Sorry. As you guys leave, at this point, Cleek, you have been released from Bonnie's clutches, and you can see the group is leading Jalester Silvermane out the front door.
Oh wow, they're moving fast.
How much information did
Bring
that
her with
lady
you.
extract from him?
Yeah. I mean, she extracted enough.
She extracted pretty much what happened on the previous sessions.
Yeah.
Extraction.
Sus.
Extraction.
I'm living with my weapons on Tarkov. Hell yeah, I did it. Because I'm extracting.
Sus.
Sus. Sus. Sus.
Dun, 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 dun. We are making our way.
Bogey. Just let you know, before you guys leave, Bogey, you do see, you remember
I was
the
gonna
half orc girl that got beaten up?
say. Yeah, that I wanted to go find.
Yeah. You see her
Too late for that
kind of
anyway.
looking you guys over in a corner, but as Simius goes to talk to um, Jar Jalester, she kind of scowls and then meets your eyes and then kind of gives you a nod and gives you a little hand sign, and you recognize that to be Seas Kent.
What did she
And
say?
let me whisper it to you. How do I whisper it to somebody?
Would I be able to see that with my passive perception of 15?
I mean, you can see what she does, but it looks more like a salute.
All right.
Yeah, just like a regular gesture that somebody gives somebody that they know.
Did she just flip you off?
Hold on, I'll tell you in a minute.
How do you whisper to players?
DM
I
them.
have no idea. On Roll20, I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't think there's a way to whisper on roll
You could also
20.
just
I think
DM
there
it
is,
to
but I
Candyman.
don't know it. Just
Yeah,
DM
you
them.
can
I'll
DM
just
it.
DM it to Cam, man. That's fine.
I think there is a way to private message, but I don't know how.
You have to have a module for it.
Nah.
Oh, fucking no. I don't use Roll20, so.
There you go. That's the message, Candyman.
Well, for future reference, the way you do it is you type /W and then the player's name and then your message.
Okay. There we go.
Yeah, okay. See, I tried /whisper, but that didn't pull up anything, so I'm like, okay.
Slash careless
Do you
whisper.
think
There you
whisper
go.
would work?
You could do a slash careless whisper, but you're never gonna dance again.
All right.
Anyways,
I get-
did you want to send anything back, Bogey?
I'll just nod, or I'll give her the hand symbol for a nod because that's
What do you
funny.
tell E2 as E2 believes that she flicked you off?
Uh, 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 no, she didn't flip me off. I think she's making a pass at me. I'll walk out the door.
Right.
I'm gonna
And at the
refrain. I'm
party-
gonna refrain from doing an insight check. It's funnier that way.
Funnier that way. So as Jalester travels with the party, he'll mention, right. Well, technically, this is it's a small thing that, as you know, I am a member of the Lord's Alliance, right?
Indeed.
Indeed. So, generally, we have some of our lower level newer members take care of small side jobs that come across our way, and one of them recently happens to be about a gang war that's causing unrest in the city. I
The
believe you've been
same
aware.
game war?
Well, you know how the Xanathars Guild tends to run was probably the biggest, right? In Waterdeep. Well, they
Well,
used to be
yes.
the biggest. They used to be the biggest player in town. Well,
They have
uh,
their own activities going on. Are
yeah,
they
but
still
now they got
bothering?
something.
Are they still
Sorry, go
fighting with
ahead.
the? Are they still fighting with the Zentrum?
Unfortunately, those two won't quit it, but it's making the Dung Sweeper Guild members uh, a little nervous. So we've offered to give them protection. I need
Mm.
there's a group. I'm a little short on manpower, so there's a group of them that still need some minders. If you're willing, head over to the Mule Skull Tavern on Ship Street in the Dock Ward at 6 bells, and then just guard them while they work. Do this every day for a 10-day, and I'll and I'll and I'll and I'll pay you handsomely. And
Oh.
we can consider it your qualification mission to join the Lord's Alliance.
Oh,
What do you say?
He'll look at the others. He's very neutral about this.
Well,
Uh,
I have no objections. If it's at the dockyard, I do know captain that's there, so.
excuse me. What about the pay?
handsome.
Hmm?
What about the
The
pay?
pay, yes.
He gives you a smirk and says, "Well, I'd normally say it's the pay is the satisfaction of a job well done in protecting the poor common folk of the city. But if
Oh,
you mean monetarily, well, I could probably part with. Let me see here. He starts counting on his. He starts doing some calculations on his head.
Digs in his
Say
pockets,
about
pulls out balls of lint.
about maybe 200 gold.
Gold?
Yeah, sorry. Sorry, no, it's not gold. He says dragons. 200 dragons.
Apiece?
200 dragons.
In total, right?
Yeah, in total. And if you
Yeah.
find any particularly interesting information, then maybe there might be a what is it? Say maybe there might be a little extra in it for you.
A bonus.
Of
Guys, this
course.
is the time to haggle, guys. Just saying. Remember what our fee total is.
You
Yeah.
did bring this up inside, Simius.
Sorry, what's that?
You did bring this up inside, Simius. It would only naturally follow us.
The discussion
The
at
topic.
work.
Yeah, the topic.
Well, yes, this is where we figure out what we need to do, and I guess the compensation, which is what we're looking for. You see, we have to pay for to join the guild to operate our new business at the Trosco Manor.
Yes, Fooey.
Fooey.
300 would divide up far better than 200 between us six.
There's 6 of us. I thought there's 5 of us.
Oh,
No,
wait,
Mari,
there is 5 of us.
You.
No, I'm just trying to get 300. I was
Jalester,
counting the dungeon master.
yeah, Jalester will respond with now. I'm already being super generous, trying to scrape together 200. That's more than enough. Also, generally, members of the Lord's Alliance don't ask for payment, but considering this is your first job for me and a tryout, can't clearly just offer you something for nothing. But if you do join, the Lord's Alliance will be more than happy to help fund any endeavors.
Well, you know
Provided
me,
you continue to.
I'm a scribe at heart. I'm a scribe first, and that's what I
Mhm.
intend to be. Of course, I also have my noble duties, so it's not that
Of
I don't
course.
like the Lords of Alliance, it's just there's other things in my life I have to balance. But
Well,
for the sake of everyone else, you should sell them on what's so great about joining the Lords Alliance.
well, as you know, you got the nobles have a duty to the common folk. Need to they need to make sure that they uphold the security of the land so that they can go about focusing no, they can focus on fueling the economy, which makes everybody richer in the end. Of course, you need to have a strong hand with any organization, and so there's a hierarchy to these things. Now, I'm a little bit more easygoing than most, but generally, those who join the Lord's Alliance have to do at least one introductory mission, and usually at the expense, just to know that we can trust you and to get a good measure of what you are so you see if you're a good fit. Like I said, there's all kinds of problems plaguing the realm. And without the Lord's Alliance, well, it'd be chaos trying to sort it all out. After all, the Enclave just cares about nature and half the time, but you can't live in a tree.
Yes, you can.
I can,
I beg to differ.
but I understand what you're saying.
Present company notwithstanding, apparently. And you, Missy, I bet you could live in a tree, but you'd end up turning that tree into a house, wouldn't you? Carving it up, things like that.
I've heard
I
of
had to
houses
fly with
before.
the Enclave,
Ah,
and
I
Foggy
have.
City of Wood
while
Elves.
the Order is great at protecting people, no offense for it.
None taken.
Right.
Can't
You
protect
know,
everyone.
but right. But you gotta have some kind of organization. You gotta have somebody in charge. Otherwise, they'll be the order would run themselves ragged trying to protect everyone all the time, every time, from every little thing, and nothing would get done. So we
Hmm.
go after the big stuff, you know, making sure that one, the nobles are holding to their noble duty, and two, that the threats to the common folk are dealt with in a timely manner and as appropriate. So what do
I
y'all say?
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
If we join, you will be helping us with our financial endeavors, then?
Well, of course, it's a give and take relationship, just like anything else. If you
Ah,
scratch our backs and do missions for us as we require them of you, then we'll be more than happy to help fund your little endeavor here. Plus, that place in the north where it could do with an actual tavern, a good tavern nowadays. So
true.
it's in our best interest to make sure that the economy thrives. So helping you guys start a tavern would be more than great.
Click Centena per cup. Payment might be relevant.
We can discuss payment later. We do have quite a lot of resources at our disposal. Don't underestimate the alliance just because it's mostly funded by lords and nobles of the realm.
Click looks at everyone else.
Simis is
To
looking
be
at.
fair, they are.
He's mainly looking at E2 and Cleek.
To be fair, they are a force for good in the realm.
There, have it. Of course, for the good of the realm, for the peace of the kingdom.
Right.
It's a good
If
faction.
they join, I'll follow along.
You'll join? I'm surprised. But sure.
Well,
I would join, I just can't join. Okay. I literally can't join.
Why
Technically, you're
not?
actually, Voivod. Because Timaeus is a noble, it is assumed that he is part of the alliance.
Nice.
Okay.
You just haven't been called to task yet.
Like
Because you're
originally
just
I
a
was gonna be part
baby.
of the Enclave, but I was like, I'm too busy to do Enclave stuff.
Yeah. So again, you've been busy doing your own thing. But that's because again you're part of the Phalon household, and so the Lord has been able to any missions that would there hasn't been anything that has required your specific skill sets yet, and they've kind of kept you away from that part of the household because they wanted you to focus on being a household scribe and helping them with like inner house stuff before they focus on outer house
Hold on, I'll be right back, guys.
duties.
Sorry.
I
I mean, the way
Okay.
I see it is, if so yeah, I am a noble. I'm assumed to be technically part of the Lord's Alliance, but
mhm.
I will be if I am required by the Lord's Alliance, they will let House Phylon know, and House Phylon would let me know. It goes in that
Yeah,
chain of command,
that's
basically.
that's basically that's the chain of command. Yeah,
And also, if that happens, he's not gonna reject. He's for sure. He doesn't even have the option to reject. He just, it's just not available for him right now.
not right
Partially, yes, because he's got inner house stuff. He's also got his own business, and he's actually kind of got just enough freedom to make a name for himself at the moment, which is why he is
Yeah,
doing what he's doing now.
yeah, and that was the main thing was that you hadn't made a name for yourself, so nobody was asking for you. But now that you've saved Rainier Neverember from the clutches of or directly aided the city watch in rescuing Rainier Neverember, your names are starting to get out there a little bit.
That's just one
Oh,
thing.
damn. Now you
Yeah,
have work to do, man. That sucks.
it's just one thing, and then now here's another thing that you could possibly do. So, it kind of Silvermane will look at all of you. Well, regardless of whether or not you join or not, I do need somebody to take on this job for me. So, are y'all in?
I would be willing to sign in.
Yes, I think we accept. Can you go
Wonderful.
over where it is again? What was the name of that tavern?
Oh, just head over to the Mule Skull Tavern. It's on Ship Street, down by the dock board. Be there at the six bells and every day, and just follow the dump sweepers while they work. Then they'll need about a 10-day before they finish their route, and they can feel safe to take a break.
Very well.
Understandable.
Guard duty for a guard.
Guard members of the Dun Sweepers Guild.
That's like an easy enough job.
Neat.
Huzzah! Nice.
Oh my god, it's 10 o'clock.
It is 10 o'clock.
What do I know about the Dung Sweepers Guild?
What do you know about the Dung Sweepers Guild?
Yes.
You know that it is the guild in charge of keeping the streets clean, as the name implies. Again, this is technically, well, this is the City of Splendors. There is still a lot of people that cannot afford to have magical toilets. So most people use a chamber pot. And where do those chamber pots get dumped?
Right
You
outside
guessed
that
it.
front door.
Hell
Yep.
yeah.
Of course, the dung sweeper's job is to come through after everybody's dumped, empty out their chamber pots, and get the dung off the street. Of course, you also have a lot of horses and stuff, and of course, horses just they shit where they stand. So as they're
Hot damn.
traveling, there'll be a trail, and they got to get that horse poop out of the way too.
Do I know if they do a good job?
I mean, they're considered a vital component of the city. They stink to high heaven.
I mean, yes. And like they would require a lot of staff, so I'm just wondering if they typically have a good reputation. Like meaning like are they doing well enough that people don't complain about them?
Currently, yes.
Okay, good. That's all I need to know.
I think I want you to do a poop check.
No.
Do a
Alright.
poop roll. Poop saving
Rolling
roll.
one poop roll. Poop saving
Poop
roll.
saving roll.
Oh, that's a 4. Nope, that's a bad roll.
You
I'm
shit
sorry.
yourself, sorry.
This is a social thing, okay?
One of us
They
steps in shite.
Yeah. With that poop check, unfortunately, you've been hearing rumors that the Dun Sweepers have been threatening to go on strike.
Hooray for
So
poop check.
getting them on back on the street is, while important, it's not super vital, but it will become that soon. But now that you guys taken the job, you're pretty sure your contribution will help to mitigate the growing concerns of not having our poop swept away.
For the cause.
For the cause.
Wait,
the
but
cause of-
then they're concerned of a gang war affecting them?
Yes,
that's
because
odd.
gang members will fight in the street where their job is to be and sweeping the dung.
You know where
And
the poop is.
But are we
gang members-
patrolling with their hygiene workers, or are we just protecting their base?
If you ask for a clarification from Silvermane will be like, your job is to literally follow a group of them as they go about cleaning the street.
Ah,
Yep.
that's
Protecting-
less
so we're
pleasant.
supporting them.
Yep.
It's an
It'll be a team of 4. They usually work in teams of 4. He's not sure where they're going to be working, but I'm sure they'll tell you when you meet them at the tavern.
Okay. Well, we still have private matters to discuss separately from this job.
Mm-hmm. Of course, and it's about this time you guys get back to Troll Skull or your house.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I thought we were going to House Island.
All right, House Island it is.
Okay, we're gonna do that.
Yeah, you guys go into House Island. You are greeted by the house butler again. Does everyone? He is more concerned with Silvermane and greeting him than he is with the rest of the party. So you guys are basically kind of ignored, except for obviously Simius and Silvermane. But if you make a request, the butler will be more than happy to bring you over to one of the discussion rooms or the receiving rooms, basically, of the manor.
We should go to the meeting room.
Yes, the receiving room,
Yes.
the meeting room.
Honestly, there aren't that many of us. We can just use an office.
Yeah, but you guys sit down in the office, and you see that it takes a minute for Silvermane to kind of take a seat because he's kind of looking around,
I was gonna say,
checking things out.
they say Oryx stands by the door.
Right. Oric is standing by the door. Where is everybody going to be arrayed in this office? And Voivod, feel free to describe how the office is laid out if you'd like.
I haven't thought about the interior of the Violent house. I know what facilities I might have. I haven't thought of design at all.
Right.
Or-
I will
Oryx-
mention that one of your designs is probably going to have a lot of mounted animals or animal trophies.
There's displays of different equipment used, and of course, artifacts of actual beasts and drawings.
Mm-hmm.
And it is a
Right.
noble house, so it is like it's got those typical noble. You know how they have like half pillars that are like decorated. I say they're
Yeah,
half
the
pillars, but
plinths.
they're full pillars,
Plinths,
but
I
you only
think
see
they're
half
called.
of it. Yeah, they
Yeah,
got
they're
stuff like
plinths.
that.
Yeah, designed
And
to
they
hold
got like
trophies and stuff.
those near the ceiling, but like along the wall, like decorations of like just
Mhm.
typical noble decorations. But yeah, standout stuff would just be mainly stuff regarding the family and their activities. Probably like a portrait wall of all the members of past.
It is at this time the
Okay.
disciple starts falling asleep.
Sorry. No, I was writing a note
To be fair, I
about
am
what we
falling
just discussed.
He takes
Right.
notes. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, it's not me.
Yeah, shoot.
I'm
Don't
just
know.
lazy.
But you know
To be
stuff.
fair,
I don't know
same.
how you know stuff.
I don't take notes, but that's because all my note taking apps have actually betrayed me at some point, so I no longer want to do
Right.
it.
I use Discord.
Yeah.
Great.
Discord is great. Okay,
use
so you
Livestream.
guys sit down, and as you guys array yourself in the room, Jalaster kind of just Silvermate just kind of breathes a sigh, and he goes, "All right, well, how much do you know?"
Well, we found the document. Oh, what's the fucking word?
Journal.
Not the journal. We're not talking about that yet.
The case
Yeah,
documents.
yeah, the case documents, the official statement of what happened. There are records of that, and I found out that it was recently signed off by the Open Lord, or at least it was their signature about 3 months ago. And based on what was written in the documents, I figured how severely incomplete it seemed. And so I was very surprised to see it signed off. And that's where I came to find you to figure out what is up with that.
Um, yeah. So Jalaster kind of sighs, or Silvermane kind of sighs and goes, "How would you put it in? You put a lot together that you really shouldn't have, but all right. Listen, there's a reason that documents are written the way they are, and there's a reason that the Open Lord's stamp, personal stamp, is on it. Now, this is technically outside of your purview as Alliance hopefuls. I know you're all already doing one mission, but if you do well on that and do a couple more, maybe do a couple other things elsewhere, get your names out there, and kind of rise up in the ranks, so to speak. I might be able to talk with you about it openly. As it is, probably not supposed to really talk to you about it right now.
If you will allow me, this is not an excuse. It may sound like one. It is simply a reasoning. I wish to know more about it for mainly, well, there's two reasons. One is because we now own the property. We would like to know its history, and it is concerning that one of the owners was murdered. And now that we are the new owners, and the previous case was not solved, it is a non 0% chance that we also are targeted. And so the safety, basically, is a concern. And secondly, you were right. The property is very much haunted. Luckily, the spirit in question is reasonable, and
Somewhat friendly.
we can communicate.
Really? No.
It is, in fact,
Yeah.
the deceased one, the victim.
Leaf.
And so it would be nice to be able to properly put them to rest. And it'd be hard to do so if we don't know what happened.
By
You
the
see,
gods, by the gods above, you gotta be freaking kidding me.
I
This has to have
have
been like a recent thing.
my request is that you allow us to, or allow us to give us a chance to help Oda Leaf pass on and not just sort of exile him.
Hmm.
If you can grant me that request, that would be appreciated. Of course, I'll leave it to
Again,
your judgment.
again, this is not something I can grant to you right now. But if you were a part of the Lord's Alliance, and you were to, let me think for a minute. Kind of adopts the thinking pose.
When he says you, he doesn't mean me, right? Specifically, right?
I was about to say, yeah, and
Um,
because also isn't the Order of the Gauntlet an ally of the Lord's
Lords
Alliance or
of the
they
something?
are, they are, but they each have their own like focus. As in, the Lord's Alliance is very much about is more politically inclined versus the Order of the Gauntlet.
Mm-hmm. I was just asking because I
So
remember we said that Auric was a part of the Order of the Gauntlet.
yes, Oric is a part of the Order of the Gauntlet. That's why he's being very careful right now. You guys, those of you who have a decent insight, like if you have like a +2 or 3 to your check on
Haha.
insight, you're able to tell that Silvermane is threading a very thin line right now because one, because there are members of other organizations here, and two, because he's technically, while he is in a house that is a part of the Lord's Alliance, there are also strangers here, and so certain things cannot be, it just aired out. But yes, he is looking at not at when he says you, he's not referring to Simius. He's referring to, I believe, E2 or Clique
What?
Or both.
or
Or both?
both. Both. But yeah, the both of you. Basically, the people who are capable of actually joining the faction.
Mm-hmm. Of
I mean, is
course,
Bogey not
that makes
capable?
sense.
Who?
Bogey's Bogey? Where's Bogey? What's Bogey's
I mean,
alliance right now? What is his
Bogey.
factional alliance?
He said
Bogey is
he'd be
Bogey.
back, but
Bogey is Bogey.
I
But
haven't
he
heard him
doesn't know
since.
Bogey. Bogey is an unknown to him, so he doesn't know if he can trust Bogey. If anything, the only reason he's mentioned the job to you guys at all is because the majority of you guys are here, and so he's assuming that Bogey is just kind of like some. You guys trust him, but he doesn't, and he trusts you guys, but he doesn't trust you guys. He doesn't. He won't trust Bogey to the extent that he will hint at organizational secrets
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I
in
see. I
his
see.
presence.
So basically,
Fair.
Again,
he doesn't trust
it,
Bogey, but he trusts us.
yeah, he trusts you guys. He doesn't trust Bogey.
I see. I see.
I mean,
And of
and
course,
E2 and Clique, because they're
technically,
new.
Yeah.
yeah, they're new. But E2 and Clique are kind of neutral, whereas
Mhm.
Um, Bogey's different.
Is he being
I guess, I
racist?
guess, I
No,
guess, I guess. Okay,
No.
so above table, this is going to be a little bit of meta talk. Above table, this guy is aware that Bogey is a rogue. He knows he's part of the underground. He knows he's part of the criminal element. This guy knows that Bogey is part of that. Therefore, he treats him with that kind of background knowledge in mind.
Right. Yeah, no, it's good to maintain that distance. It makes sense.
Right.
Yeah.
And yeah.
So what
Unless
was
he
I?
gets Bogey to join the Lord's Alliance officially, and then that way.
And get him to not be
Yeah.
a commie
If he,
scum person.
yeah, if he again, it's not like the Lord's Alliance hasn't recruited criminals before. It's just that
Criminals don't tend to join the
Yes.
they don't
alliance on
tend
good
to, but
reasons.
they have recruited them before, and of course they are looked at with a lot more suspicion.
But also, it's a big boon for them if you can get someone who works for the underground in the Lord's
Yeah,
Alliance and trustworthy, of course.
exactly. Yeah. I'm
Mhm.
trying to see if I can find. Like layers of tactics, relationships.
Okay, that looks nice.
Mm,
I'm impressed about my improvement on my
that's not
rendering.
it.
Okay.
Okay. He says that if you guys can get to, if you guys, so he looks at Clique and E2. He says, if the two of you become red knives, then we can revisit this.
I beg your pardon.
Ah, sorry. Well, it's what we call our rank 2 members.
Ah.
Hmm. Well, if it is
If
required of us, I suppose.
right.
It
Well,
seems of our interest to become such.
of course, of course. If you join the Lord's Alliance, you'll start off as a cloak, and then eventually you can rank up to a red knife. And if you do well enough and work hard and you know maintain the interests of the alliance long enough, you could eventually become to the part of the highest rank.
Very well.
Understood.
Right. Wonderful. So let me see. He's going to think for a minute. So go ahead and do this job for me, and I'll make some inquiries and see if I can't uh, see if I can't uh, along information as needed. Does it sound good, young lord?
Oh shit! I didn't know he was talking to me. Wait, say that again.
He said, do this job, and he'll see if he can't pass along more information as needed through E2 and Cleek.
Very well. It is the process, so it's understandable.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
it
will caution
starts.
you. I would like to caution all of you. Be careful what you look into. Just because you can have an ally today, if you look too deeply, they may become your enemy tomorrow.
Keep that one close to your heart.
Mm-hmm. Anything else y'all would like to know before I?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I'm really fucking yippy.
Yeah, we can. You know what? We can call it here.
Yeah.
Can we bump
I'm
the
also.
pay to
I'm also.
250?
What?
Yeah. Like I said, they'll pay you close to the 250. I'm gonna have to do one more job just to get the extra 50 gold dragons.
Nice.
God damn.
Nice. But I don't think that's gonna be super necessary, you know. But yeah, the bump there will be nice.
Mm-hmm.
Just gotta make a name for ourselves.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go make a
I
name for
hope there's
myself.
combat. That'd be cool. Imagine fight on the streets.
Yeah, you'll have to protect the civilians, but you know.
Is
Well, I
Mhm.
am available next Friday. So
escort the
I can
Everyone
try to be
available next
available
Friday?
next Friday.
Next Friday is good.
It's good for me as well.
Mhm.
Yo,
I
All
will
right.
nice.
probably be here around the time that I was.
We might have to look at making shorter sessions
That's
and
fine.
making them
Maybe
have it start later in the day, just later till later time, so that you can be here for them.
maybe a little bit sooner than what I was today, but around that time.
Okay.
It
we
all
need the
Well,
guard
depends
to
on
help guard.
Yeah, we need that guard.
yeah.
Mhm.
yeah,
It,
you're gonna need the guard.